They thought they could turn my property into their toilet. Big mistake. My cabin sits on 15 acres of woods and meadows, the last untouched land in what used to be a quiet rural valley. Then came Pine Valley Estates' 32 luxury homes wrapped around an artificial lake, a fancy clubhouse, tennis courts, and their pride and joy, a resort-style pool where they threw loud weekend parties. The developers promised buyers pristine wilderness views. What they didn't mention was their dirty little secret: sewage. The county required them to build a modern treatment facility, but that cut into profits. So instead, they got clever and illegal. For 2 years, everything seemed fine. Then the smell came. At first, I thought it was algae in my creek or a dead animal upstream, but soon the water ran brown. I followed the creek back and found the truth: a hidden pipe buried under my land, carrying all of Pine Valley's waste to the county plant 3 miles away. No easement, no permits, no notice. They had secretly turned my creek into their private sewer. I called their management company. The property manager, Derek, smirked through the phone. "That pipe's been there for years, grandfather clause." "Nothing we can do, grandfather clause." The development wasn't even 2 years old. I pulled county records and found something worse. They had actually forged my signature on an easement application. When that failed, they simply kept using my land illegally, hoping I'd never catch on. When I threatened lawyers and environmental agencies, Derek's tone shifted. "Look, we can work something out. Maybe a little cash for the inconvenience?" Inconvenience? They dumped sewage through my land. I gave them 30 days to reroute legally or face charges. They laughed and hung up, so I got busy. I reached out to health and environmental agencies. Inspectors flooded Pine Valley with test kits. I could halt the illegal pipe legally. I built a dam where their sewer crossed my creek, and chaos erupted immediately. Their waste flooded their yards and hilariously erupted in their cherished community pool. At their summer gala, 200 guests in white watched the pool turn into sewage. The screams carried all the way to my cabin a quarter-mile away. They kept trying to push it out, but my dam sent it right back. Derek freaked out. "You're ruining our property." I calmly reminded him, "I'm protecting my creek. You want to use my land as a sewer? Pay up or build the facility you were supposed to." Within a month, Pine Valley was bleeding money. Cleanup crews, lawsuits, and emergency septic trucks drained their budget. They got fined $50,000 and must build a treatment plant. Derek offered me a great settlement deal. I agreed, but I held my ground until everything was cleaned up and fixed. They wanted to dump on me. Instead, I flushed them back.